Hi guys, I'm Izzy.
And I'm Jake.
And in June we quit our jobs and booked a one-way flight to backpack around the world. We have decided to make videos along the way of travel tips, advice, how to backpack on a budget, and general vlogs of what we get up to. If you would like to follow us on our journey, please subscribe and enjoy the video. Hello guys, so we are officially in Bali, although technically not. We just arrived in Nusa Penida today. We just got a ferry over here from Sanur port in Bali and we are now on Nusa Penida. We just got to our hotel. It's about 12, so we've got to wait an hour or two before we can check in. Jake's currently by the pool because he got really hot on the ferry over here, which was definitely an interesting experience. But yeah, so we've been in Bali for about a week so far. Jake wasn't feeling too well. I think he got like a flu from the plane, so yeah, he's not been feeling too great, bless him. But yeah, we've just been chilling, enjoying like the pool and beach areas that we've been in. We were actually here for Diwali, so there was like a celebration going on at our first hotel, so I'll insert a clip here.
What's your name? Jake. Nama you đấy. Berarti bukan di bank, yang ada di tinggalan Jake. Tôi nhớ rất là bạn, nó đổ tơ rồi. Không phải để tôi mù lên, nó mù lên muốn đi như vậy đó. Wow, cái này xem ra đôi chân.
But yeah, so we were in Denpasar where we flew into, and then we stayed in there for a couple of days, and then we went to Sanur and we stayed there for a couple of days, and then we went from Sanur port to here. We got a ferry at 10:30, although it was a little bit delayed. I think it left at about 11, and we just got here now, which is 12. It was $8 each, I think, from what I remember, to get here, and then you have to pay an entrance fee once you're on Nusa Penida, which was 50,000 for two, which is like £2.50. And then the taxi to get from the ferry to the hotel, they tried to charge us like £15 for like a 7-minute journey, but thankfully the hotel beforehand told us how much they should be charging us, and they said it shouldn't be any more than 100, so we got it for 100 to get here, which is £5. So yeah, our main thing we're going to do here is the King beach, which is like the famous thing to do in Nusa Penida, and our taxi driver was also telling us about Diamond Beach as well, so we're definitely going to see that. Our view from our hotel is pretty cool. You can see all the beach, and on the ferry ride over here the water was like crystal clear. It was pretty bumpy, although Parker, if you're watching this, I wasn't sick, so you'll be proud of me. Jake definitely wasn't feeling good on the ferry though. He was getting like really hot and sweaty, bless him. But he wasn't sick, neither of us were sick. It was a bit of a bumpy journey, but I almost find that better sometimes, the seasickness, because you can actually feel the boat, whereas like when you're on like a big ferry or like a cruise, you can only like lightly feel it, so it's almost worse. It's weird. Unless you get seasickness, you probably won't get it, but yeah, it was only about half an hour ferry journey. We were the second port stop, so it stopped at Banjarnegara and Sampalan, and then we got off at Sampalan because that's closer to our hotel. But yeah, so to get the ferry we got dropped off at the ticket counter, and we got our tickets there in kind of like a neck badge, and then we had to walk down to the harbour point. There's Jake. Are you feeling a bit cooler?
Yeah, but my rash is still bad. Look at my shoulders.
Oh yeah, you've got a really bad heat rash. So yeah, and then we had to walk to the harbour, which is probably about a 5-minute walk, which with our big bags is quite difficult for us. Got some breakfast at Circle K, got to the harbour. It was kind of like an airport really. There's like check-in desks and they like scanned all your tickets, and then you went and waited in a waiting room near the boarding gates, and then you just followed out when they called you. And yeah, it was quite a small, it wasn't even like a ferry, it was like a big speedboat. It was pretty cool. So yeah, our first speedboat. Jake doesn't want to be doing boats anytime soon.
I'd rather fly than do boats. It's
And
so
if you know
fun.
how much Jake hates flying, you know that he must really
That's
not like
how much
boats.
I hate boats. I'm just a big woof puff. Woof puff.
But yeah, we're at our hotel now. We don't leave for another 5 days, so we're
There's no way there's anything to eat around here.
yeah, it looks pretty in the middle of nowhere. We'll have to definitely ask our hotel what they kind of do for food here. I kind of see like a little sit-in place up there, so I
it's
wonder if
maybe
that does
upstairs.
food. But if not, I'm sure we'll find somewhere. We've got to eat somewhere. But yeah, so we just gonna chill.
Do you want to know one of the funniest things I've ever experienced in my life is Isabel trying to get off that boat.
Oh my gosh. So like to get on and off, there was like obviously you kind of know what boat things like, but it had like this overhanging bit, and I'm obviously really tall, and with both my bags on, my front and my back, and I'm trying to lean under to not whack my head on this ledge, but then my bag can't fit under, and I'm trying not to fall into the water.
Do you know what she was exactly like? Do you know GTA characters when they run into a wall and they keep running into a wall and there's nothing to do but just keep going? That's exactly
I
what it was
think
like.
the guy that was helping us out literally just kind of like grabbed the back of my bag and like
did
helped
no,
me
he
forward.
pushed you
Did
down.
he?
I know I'm meant to be supportive boyfriend, but at that moment in time I just stood back and just laughed.
Oh yeah, it was definitely an interesting ferry ride. At least we know what to expect on the way back. But yeah, we're right close to the sea, which should be really nice. I'm sure there'll be places to eat closer to there.
Should there be places to eat here?
Yeah, so exciting times. We're just on our way to try and find somewhere for dinner.
Not the word try.
Jake's had a nap. It's rained quite heavily. I was in the pool for a bit, which was nice. But yeah, we're going to try and find some food. We've got to go down this really big hill, which we're not looking forward to going back up on the way back. But
Watch
yeah,
out for snakes though.
yeah, like Jake said earlier, it is quite remote here, so we don't really know what we're going to find. And when I looked for like shops around, they're like, there's no Circle K's or anything, so should be
Fun and games
interesting.
begin.
So we actually didn't manage to find anywhere close for dinner yesterday, so we just ended up coming back to the hotel and eating here, but it was quite cheap, so it was really good. So yeah, that was our day arriving in Nusa Penida from Bali. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a tour of the west side of the island to see the King beach and things like that, and that's going to be £25 for both of us, including hotel pickup and drop off, which will be good, so stay tuned for that video as well. But yeah, hope you enjoyed today's video. Please like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!